Hi, I'm Brad Divens, front of house engineer for Enrique Iglesias. I've mixed Garbage, Kanye West, him, Jane's Addiction, Bob Seger, and many other acts. My first impression of the LV1 was that the approach could maybe be fun again. Like it takes away the technical aspect and makes it more hands-on, user-friendly. I like the elements of the touch screen. It's very intuitive. I like the fact that I was able to sit down in front of the unit and look at how it was laid out and actually figure out how to do things without ever touching a manual. I found it to be very easy to get on right away. Everything was right here. Do I want to assign to groups? Do I want to do left, right? I want to add a plug-in. I touch a channel. The screen pops up with the channel view. I can load plugins. I can import presets that I've saved from the plugins. The fact that you can create any type of console that you want. Do you want to use the Waves SSL plugin? Do you want to use the API bundle? Do you want to use CLA? Like whatever, however you want to create your console, it can be done. The limits are your imagination. You can do anything you want with this console. I think it just puts a musicality into it. Portability is definitely a plus because it's a small footprint. It's going to take up less room at front of house. You can carry it with you. You've got a couple of computer screens that you're taking, maybe a rack of pre's. It's all networked with Cat 5, so it makes it very portable, very easy to take with you. If you're on a limited budget or a small scale tour that you're not freighting a bunch of gear, I think you could pretty much check everything onto an airplane that you need to take. For instance, I set this up on my kitchen table. You know, they sent me the gear, I set it up on my kitchen table, 10 minutes of connecting everything, figuring out how it works, I was mixing. You can do that on your kitchen table, in your bedroom, in your hotel room, in a production office at the gig, wherever you might be, it's very quick to set up. A couple of Cat 5 cables, a network hub, bam, you're up and running. If you're working with your tracks that you've recorded, whatever it is that you do and you mix, it's going to translate to your show. The only difference being that whether you have stage volume or not, and the PA in the room. Everything else is going to be identical. So the benefits to me are, I can sit and mix the entire show and have it all laid out, knowing that when I get to the venue and the band's playing and everything's set up the way it needs to be, this is the show, as it was in my hotel room. So here we are in front of the eMotion LV1 mixer. I've loaded my settings, I've got my tracks prepared. The song is Be With You, Enrique Iglesias, recorded from a live show in Marbella, Spain. I'm just going to take you through, show you some channels, show you a group view, just show you what I do, how I mix the show with Waves plugins and the eMotion LV1. Here's something really cool about the LV1. I've got my plugins loaded. I can just drag and drop. Do I want my compressor before the EQ or after the EQ? Well, with this, I touch it, I drag it, I drop it. Now it's after the EQ, now it's before the EQ, and you can hear the difference, decide what you want to do. It's very cool. Touch, drag, and drop. Another great feature about the LV1 is the ability to copy a plugin from one channel to another. Select the channel, select the plugin, copy, select the channel you're moving the plugin to, select the plugin slot, paste. I just now copied my SSL channel from one to the next. That's a guitar channel I took the EQ and plug-in from and moved it to the other channel. All right, so we're working in a digital realm here. I've got my plug-in loaded for my kick drum. I've also got my preset saved. So it's very easy to just go in, load my preset from my kick drum that I've saved, and have it up and running in the show in seconds. Load, here's my setting for my kick drum. There it is. I'm ready to hear the kick drum. You've got your fader view right here, and you've got your channel view up top. On the side, we've got channel 1 to 16, 17 to 32. Like all your channel sections are right here. You've got the group, the aux, the masters, and the VCA, all at your touch. So if I select channel 1 to 16, this is this bank, go through my channels, plugins come up on the screen. I can select my plugins. I can adjust my parameters all at my touch. I go to my groups. I've assigned my drum kit to a group. I also have a parallel compressed drum group. There it is. There's the plugins. Here's my aux. I've got some reverb in here. The H reverb, snare drum, vocals. A little something about the emo plugins designed for the LV1, 0 latency. You've got high and low pass. You've got the EQ section. And you've also got the dynamic section. Compressor, limiter, gate, everything all at your disposal with the touch of your finger. And again, you can drag them and drop them in any order you want. If you want your filter before the EQ or after the EQ, doesn't matter. Your imagination is your limit. It was very enjoyable and very easy to sit down in front of. I had my plugins at my disposal. For lack of a better word, it brought the fun back into mixing. I hope you get to put your hands on the eMotion LV1 live mixer by Waves, and I hope you have as much fun with it as I did. Thanks for watching.